Roberto Ramirez stated that in round 4, that's when he suffered 2 elbows, and his vision became double. I looked and I seen round 4 a couple of times, and I didn't see no elbows actually land. However, I did see 2 elbows thrown. With that being said, the elbow doesn't have to land to be an illegal punch. And with that being said, the elbow, I'm going to discuss this further on the video. The elbow becomes like a jab. Just throwing an elbow becomes like a jab. The jab don't actually got to land for you to land the 2. So I'm going to explain that to y'all further on this video, because either way, it's an illegal punch, like a headbutt, something that should not be thrown at all and should be caused for the fight to pause for a second, get a fighter a warning for it, so him not to do it no more. Because like I say, just throwing an elbow can have an effect on the fight. Look at the elbow went up. Look how the elbow go up. He did it with the elbow just now. Look, elbow. I'm not making this video to try to take away anything from Espinosa this weekend. I think he did his job, and I think he did a wonderful job. And I also think if the shoe was on the other foot and he would have been the one with the orbital bone broke, I think he would have continued to fight. I just believe that he would continue to fight. If you look closely at round 5, Roberto Ramirez threw an elbow back at him. And when Roberto Ramirez threw an elbow back at him, that's all he did. And I know that feeling. Ain't nothing in the world that Roberto Ramirez was going to do was going to stop that guy from winning that fight, besides him getting disqualified. Fighter on the outside, boom, boom, and then he can come and hit him with a 2. So I'm going to show y'all how the elbow can be used in the inside to do the same thing. And the elbow, boom, throwing the elbow is illegal whether it lands or not. That's like if you throw a headbutt at somebody and you miss, the referee is bound to stop it and tell you, hey, don't do that, whether it lands or not. Now get in your boxing stand. I'm about to show y'all how the elbow doesn't have to land to be effective. Boxing stand, bend your knees. See what he did? Y'all seen what he did, right? He got out of position. Come back. He got out of position. So now, if we here, come to me. If we here, throw an uppercut at him.
Are you eating the bone?
He able to do that. But come to me. But if I do this to try to hit him, he got him. He moved. He not in the same area no more. Come here. You paying attention? See? And now I can hit him. Boom. So the elbow doesn't have to land for it to be effective in a fight. All the elbow have to do is make the other fighter react to it. And it's an illegal punch. Just like if I throw my head at him, it's illegal. You can't do it whether it lands or not. So, you ready? So check this out. See? You see, now he out of position. My hand right here, he out of position. So guess what I can do? Boom! Right or wrong, Major? But you see, if I don't throw the elbow and we in the inside by him being the smaller fighter, fight me. Fight me. Fight me. See, as soon as I do that, it changes the dynamics. One of the key factors of this fight was when Roberto Ramirez went in the 5th round to his corner, and he was like, hey man, I can't see. He hit me with elbows. I can't see. I think his trainer, what he was supposed to do is get the attention to the referee and let him know, hey, my fighter is having problems seeing because of them elbows. And he didn't do that. His sole answer was resuelve eso. Resuelve eso means a clear translation. Solve that. He didn't tell him how to solve it. He said solve that. So Roberto Ramirez really was alone. He was alone in that fight because you tell him solve that. Roberto Ramirez like, the referee not helping me. My trainer can't help me. I'm going to solve this. You know what? It's over with. Also, another thing that Roberto Ramirez did, every time he'll get hit with an elbow or something, he'll smile. So the referee don't think much of it too. The referee not going to think, oh, he's actually hit him with elbows and it affected him. No, because if somebody, let's say somebody hit you with a bat in the back of your head, you're going to be like, damn, oh, that shit hurt, man. No, you're not going to be smiling and saying, oh, I got this pain on my back. Ooh, ooh. No, you're going to act like you actually getting pain, like something is hurting you. If you react with a smile every time somebody hits you with an elbow, that's not going to bring no attention to the referee, especially if the referee is behind you, like he was in some occasions. But I think that the main problem was his trainer not having all the right information. As to say, Robert Garcia made a statement that in Arizona they have reviews. You can get a camera review. He could have pushed that, or even if he didn't, he could have been like, look, the elbows. My fighter is getting elbows. Can you just keep an eye out for it? And tell Ramirez, look, I got you. I'm gonna talk to the referee. Just hang in there. If they see it again, they're gonna disqualify him or they're gonna take points away from him. But instead, he told him, you solve that. You solve it. Solve it. Like, what type of trainer is you, man? You out here wearing heels and shit, man. I might just post a picture of that boy wearing heels trying to hold the pads. Come on, bro. In round one, the referee stopped the bout and was like, I'm giving you a warning for the elbows. In that one round, I seen Espinosa throw 3 elbows. 2 of them made contact. In round 2, he threw 2 elbows. 1 made contact. In round 3, I didn't see no elbows land or no elbows thrown. In round 4, he threw 2 elbows, but none of them landed. In round 5, he threw 3 elbows and 2 of them landed. That's a total of 10 elbows thrown and 5 elbows landed. If we look at the copy box numbers and just look at the punch thrown and punch landed, it's 50% elbows landed. 50% of the elbows landed. I guarantee you that's more than punches actually landed. So he landed a higher percentage of elbows than actual punches. I don't believe that no one punch and no one elbow is the reason why Roberto Ramirez orbital bone was broken, cracked, whatever you want to call it. I don't believe that no one single punch and no one single elbow. I believe that it was a combination of mixture of both. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. The elbow don't got no padding. So like maybe the elbow was softening it up, boom, 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 and then a punch did it. But it's still, the elbow has a lot to do with it. And the elbow has a lot to do with it because it was utilized in the ring. And it shouldn't have been utilized at all. And Espinosa is not so much to blame for that. The blame is the referee and Roberto Ramirez corner with the statement that he made. Resuelve eso. The key thing to this whole thing is resuelve eso. Instead of him being a professional, resuelve eso. Fix that. Resolve that. Exact words. Resolve that. As you can see on that last video, the elbow doesn't have to land to have an effect on the fight. The elbow was thrown and it got Ramirez to back up, leaving the range that he wants. He wants to be in the inside by him being a shorter guy to be able to catch him. But he threw the elbow and got Ramirez to back up. Now, when Ramirez back up, he's at the range that Espinosa won. Espinosa won that long range. He's so long. Boom, boom, boom. Now we play from what I want. And every time he get close, Espinosa got that and get him out of range. My conclusion is I'm not going to take nothing away from what Espinosa did. He's a great champion, and he used his IQ to win this fight. I think Espinosa fought within the rules. The ref didn't notice the elbows, and when he did, he gave him a warning in round 1. Ramirez also told the referee, hey, he elbowed me. But he did that with a smile as to saying, I'm okay and nothing going on. You know, you don't know what's going through the ref mind once he see you smiling. So Ramirez also told his corner, hey, this is what's going on. His corner instructions was very poor. I think this is all boils down to resuelve eso. Solve that. Ramirez didn't have no instructions on how to solve that, which would have been, if I'm in his corner, when he throw an elbow, you throw an elbow at his elbow. If somebody throw an elbow at you, you throw an elbow at him. He throw an elbow at you, you throw an obviously we're getting away with elbows, so keep your hand. He throw an elbow at you, you throw an elbow at his elbow. And then you're going to stop the elbow from connecting to your face. He throw an elbow right here, you throw an elbow with him. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what the problem really came in at. He didn't have the proper instructions. His trainer didn't know what to tell him. And of course, his trainer job was to bring the attention to the referee. I would have been bringing the attention to the referee from round 1. Since it was already brung up since before the fight started. It was already in Ramirez's mind that he's going to hit me with elbows. If that's what you're discussing before the fight started, that's where your mind is at. So he probably was already broken from the start. And by his trainer saying, resuelve eso, solve that. With no instructions on how to solve that, he felt like he was in no man's land, just out there, stranded. In his mind, I'm already rich. I got everything I wanted. I got freedom. I got this, that, and the third. I'm not in Cuba anymore. I already became a champion. I'm a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. I need to think about my family. My trainer is leaving me out here in deep waters. I'm going to sit up here and think about my family. I want to be able to spend time with my kids when I get older. I'm already rich. So I'm going to make the best decision for me. Now, that decision that he made is the best decision for him. However, it's not nowhere near the best decision for boxing. Because if you're worrying about your health, just getting a punch, just doing this, it's fucking up your health. I killed a few brain cells just now doing this. I killed a few brain cells just now. So if you in a business where you care about your health, boxing is not where you should be at. But I don't want to take nothing away from Espinosa. He did a wonderful job.